atmosphere and the playing surface, the turf?
I mean, it felt great. I feel like the fans came out tonight, showed up. I was just glad to be able to go out there with the guys and be able to put on a show for the fans.
I didn't really expect as many people to come out like they did, and they did. So I was pretty surprised to see that.
Jalen, how did it feel to be out there again after a long time, and what did you think of your performance overall?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great to be back out there. Be able to be out there making plays with the guys all over again, being able to watch playmakers make plays in space. I mean, we got a lot of guys out on the field today, and it was great to be able to see those guys go out and play football.
Nola, what was the pick six like for you, and did you have a feeling of, well, I'm doing this again?
On the beginning of that play, the quarterback was just staring down his receiver and gave him like a little sign to run whatever route he ran. I guess it was the out route. And I was looking at the quarterback like for his drop steps or whatever, and I seen him giving him that sign, and I knew the ball was coming my way.
Jalen, if you could just kind of go back to the interception early in the game and what kind of went wrong. It sounded like you and Luke might have just read the defense a little bit differently.
Yeah, no, Luke Grimm read the defense perfectly right. That play was on me. I feel like the DB did a great job of being able to, make the coverage look like it was something different. And, I just have to give props to the DB for being able to make a play on that, and that's on me. That's one of those throws I want back.
And how did you adjust to that on the fly? It seemed like it didn't really phase you much. You come back, and obviously you and Luke were on the same page most of the night.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like, especially when Coach Z and Coach Lipo first got here, Coach Z put a big emphasis on being able to refocus, and, shout out to Coach Z, because without him, I wouldn't be able to have that aspect to my game, which is basically, forgetting the last play and make sure that the next throw is the best throw.
Jalen back here, with missing some time last year, actually getting out in the game, taking a couple hits, just getting bumped around. Is that a good feeling for you to get back out there and kind of feel that again?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a game that I've played my whole entire life. I've been known as being able to be the running quarterback for most of my life, and I feel like, college football now has kind of, settled me into being more of a passer than a runner. It was definitely felt great to be able to go back out there and, take a hit or two, but, at the end of the day, I'm trying to stay clean.
Hey Jalen, Coach said that he had a conversation with you that was basically along the lines of you can't make up for 9 games in one night. Can you just kind of tell us what that conversation was? I'm sure you were itching to play.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was a quick conversation. Coach Lipo knows that I'm one of those guys who, I'm ready to go out there and make plays, as many plays as possible. So, he knows that I was eager to be able to get back on the field. So he was just letting me know that, just take every play by play. Don't try to put up 21 points in one play. So, it was definitely a very brief conversation, but it definitely hit home.
Yes, sir. Jalen, when was that conversation?
Last night.
Melo, a lot of new guys up front in that front seven of the defense. How does that change what you guys have kind of looked at things, and how great is it for you guys' defense to be able to work with all those new guys?
It didn't change anything really. I feel like the new guys stepped up a lot tonight.
Jalen, obviously Cole's kind of your backup this year. How much growth have you seen from him, even just today, compared to where he was a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, that kid is one of those quarterbacks that's always determined to be able to get better. I feel like his determination is what makes him the guy and the quarterback that he is today. I mean, if he makes a mistake, he's definitely one of those guys who's, going to bounce back from it no matter what. And I feel like he's just somebody who's eager to learn no matter what the situation or scenario is.
What's the biggest difference you've seen wise from even spring ball to now?
I feel like just being more calm. I feel like he knows that he has a grip of the offense. He knows the offense way better than he did last year. So, when you know the offense, you're not really just worried about, where your receivers are supposed to be, because you know where they're supposed to be, and it just gives you more time to be able to focus on what the defense is doing and be able to react from there.
Jalen, Coach says he's seen you play with a lot more joy throughout fall camp. Did you feel that tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like, being taken away from the game last year is something that, allowed me to be able to, not take any rep for granted, because you never know when your last play will be. So I'm just taking every single play, every single day, and making sure that I don't take it for granted.
20,000 seat stadium, so maybe not as many fans as you guys have played in front of, but it was pretty loud. The student section was really close to one end zone. Just how loud was it for you guys, and then how do the fans kind of impact the game?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, like I said earlier, the fans came out today. You know, they came out and be able to, you know, they made some noise. They made it a very exciting environment to be able to play in. And, you know, I'm just proud that we were able to go out there and make some plays for them.
I was surprised about the amount of students that came out tonight, but they played a tremendous role in what happened tonight, and I want to thank them for making their way all the way out here.
Time for one more.
One more, Jalen, sorry, I kind of forgot, before the game, I saw you up in the concourse and like come down to warm up from the field. What were you doing up there, and is it just kind of like I guess just what were you doing?
Yeah, my mom was up there. My mom is not able to walk right now. She's on crutches, so she had to sit at the top row, and she wasn't able to make her way down the steps. So I was gonna go up there and go talk to my mom regardless because I love her. So I got the chance to be able to go give her a hug, talk to her before the game, and you know had our pregame conversations as we usually do, and dapped up my family, dapped up all my people that came out tonight.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.